Hello everybody, Iain Robson here from the edition of the All-American Farm. Alright, we have a couple things going on today. It is daytime finally. So do you have any idea how long it took to harvest that field? Where is this tractor? So this is how much chaff we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 silos full, plus we also got 387,000 liters of chaff stored, plus we also have a large, I think about 100,000 liters worth in the other bunker for the dairy cows. Yeah. Needless to say, we have a lot of silage now. It is ridiculous. I was not expecting quite that much silage, but it was a lot. So we got this field done, and it's good to go now. We can't do anything with it anymore because we actually don't own the field, if you remember. Because I changed up the way the system, well, the way the fields were owned. So because we don't own this field, I cannot do anything with it at the moment. Originally we didn't own it, or we did own it kind of. So I was able to plant it, but as you can see, I don't own this field anymore. Anyhow. Alright, so what are we going to do today? Today we are going to do a little bit of baling, and we're going to do a little bit of... what else are we going to do? We're also going to collect some bales, I suppose, and see if we can't get the cows up to 100%. Finally, after I don't know how long, but we that's the goal for today, is to bring them up to 100%. So we also got this silage right here. I don't know, or this chaff, I should say. 161,000 liters. That's how much we got from that. And then there's 300 over there, just to give you an idea. Anyhow, let's go ahead and just drop that off there for now. I'll deal with it later. So that's how much chaff we have sitting there. So what we need to do is, let's get the baler hooked up. Let's grab this guy over here. I had to get this guy, I had to reset this guy because he ran into a fence when I was using course play. So now it looks really funny because one tire has dirt on it, one tire's clean. One tire clean, one tire dirt. This makes me laugh. Anyhow, so let's get this guy. I'm going to get the baler out. So some people, Bob was asking, I believe, about am I going to do a little bit of baling? And the answer is yes, we're going to do a little bit of baling, Bob. He asked if we were going to use the extreme baling pack. We are not. We have the Coon baler, so we're going to go ahead and, oh yes, I forget how tippy this is. We're going to go ahead and get the Coon baler here and get rocking with that. So let's just grab here. So we got a few bales of straw, if you remember. Let's just unfold that. So we got a few bales of straw. I don't know how many in the end. 118 bales apparently. That's how many straw bales we ended up with in the end. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, that's strange. Anyways, so we ended up with 118 straw bales that we haven't used any of yet, because our cows are good for the time being. What is this guy hitting? It seems a bit strange. Alright, so let's go down to where our grass actually is. Now, which one is it? 6, I think? Yes. No. Where is it? Nope. We want the rake. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set this guy up, and I think we'll use the other John Deere to collect these bales. I hope we don't get to a crazy amount of bales from this. If we start to get a lot, I'm going to just switch over to use the forage wagon, because we do have a forage wagon as well, right? And let's set this guy down to 10 miles an hour. That should be good. Is that lowered? Is that running? Excellent. So as you can see, he missed us a little bit right here, but that's because that's the final... I suppose I could do it this way. This would probably be better if I just line it up with where it actually starts, because if you recall, I kind of skipped a big chunk of it. Alright, let's see if this line is this way. That would be ideal. But I'm sure it's not. Oh, it is. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, there's stuff still in here. Reset baled counter, turn up, pick up, down. No. Turn off. There's definitely straw in there. So is there any way for me to get the rest of that out there? Apparently it doesn't matter. Okay. There we go. So this guy's going to be doing his thing now. And I have a feeling, based on... Yeah, it's probably going to be a lot. So because of this, we actually need a front loader in order to deal with these bales. We could get the Bobcats, but I get the Bobcat a lot. Farmall might be a bit small. Yeah, might be a bit small. Could get the Merlot Turbo Farmer, which we got on the other farm. We don't have enough money for that. What else? Other options. Those are other options, apparently. So not many options in terms of bales. So the break problem is we need to be able to get up in stuff. So for example, we need to make sure we can get it into the actual mixing wagon, which we'll have to get as well. So let this guy do his thing for the time being. He's going to pump out quite a few bales, I imagine. So let's just see. This guy right here, yes. So I put this guy here because I'm going to go ahead and sell this Merit trailer. Even though I like it, it just doesn't carry quite enough. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. Ooh, only 14,000? Should be enough still. Lord knows we have enough stuff we could actually sell to make some money. Alright, so tippers. We're going to go ahead and pick up another tipper, one that's bigger. That's 70,000 liters. Do I have anything else that I don't use? The problem is I tend to use the same things, and I really should vary the mods a little bit more, but I just like some specific ones. Yeah, that's that. I don't have the cargo bull, I don't think, anymore. I had that installed for a while, the cargo bull, but I don't think I could use these. How much? They only hold 50,000 liters, so that's... Yeah, let's just get the Cornhusker then. This one would be nice to get, but I don't have two of them. Try and change it up a little bit. And the Cornhusker is similar to the Merit trailer, so we'll get that. Perfect, and wow, that almost landed right on here. The other reason why it's nice to have another big tipper like this is because then we can use it to sell stuff. And this actually holds potatoes, and it also holds everything else. Sugar beets, all sorts of stuff. So, does it have a tarp? I can't remember. Oh, it does. Alright, so let's bring this guy back. Bring this guy back to the farm. Wow. Apparently I am a bad driver today. I should really smooth this out in the Giants editor. This little pathway here is really bumpy, but whatever. Alright, so let's get this guy rolling here. What do we need to sell? There's a great demand coming up for... what is it coming up for? Barley. And you want to see how much we ended up with? It is just a silly amount of stuff. Where is it here? So we ended up with 1.1 million liters of barley. We still have 240,000 liters of canola. We have 995,000 liters of corn. 889,000 liters of potatoes. Just to give you an idea of how much we actually have. Yeah. How crazy is that? Let's see. I don't know what the prices are like. Let's just take a quick little peek. We're going to save the barley, obviously. Wait for that great demand there. Canola's still on the low. Barley's kind of on the low. Potatoes aren't too bad. 367 at the inn. Wow, sugar beets are really 610 a ton. We should switch over to sugar beets. Holy cow. 354. 354. Apparently the inn's still the best place for potatoes. Alright, so let's grab this guy and let him do that. Because this is the same guy. The one problem, well, the nice thing is this is a big trailer. Bigger than the Cornhusker, actually, so that's one of the nice things about it. So, taters at the inn. There we go. Perfect, and let's hop back into this guy. And we'll get this guy to sell the canola, I think. Or no, is the canola really low? I don't remember now. I need to check again. Canola at the end's pretty high, actually. The port. I don't want to have two people going to the same place, because that's just bad news bears. Potatoes, corn, canola, barley, wheat. What's corn like? Corn looks kind of low. Really low still. I must have bombarded the market last time with all the extra stuff we had. Potatoes, corn, canola. Canola maybe at the... We could sell some canola, sure. Where's a good place to sell canola? Actually, that's still kind of low. We're going to wait. I guess we don't need to sell anything, now that I think about it. Because I want to wait on the barley. Because it'll be on a great demand. Alright, yeah. Strange. I guess we can have two guys doing the same run then? Alright, 7-11. One of the big things you have to keep an eye out for is when the hour ticks to the next hour. So right now it's 7-11, so once it hits 8 o'clock, you're going to run into a really strange problem where... okay, good. You're going to run into a strange problem where... Not a strange problem, but the prices will drop significantly at the end of the hour, especially when I have two trucks doing it at the same time. It's going to be interesting. From recordings, this guy set to the same thing. Because... Yes, good. Street speed, 30. Oops. And street speed... Oh, that's field speed. Field speed of 60 kilometers, 60 miles an hour. That's just funny. Alright, so let's get these guys set up properly. There we go, that should be good. And let's hop into this John Deere here. Turn off the lights because they look ridiculous. Flashing up against that. Alright, so 29,000. That should be enough for a couple of things. I'm just going to dump this off because I don't want it to just sit around and get in my way. The cool thing, I believe you can tip right here as well if you want to. I don't know why you'd want to, but yeah, pretty sure you can do this too. Yep, there it goes. So we can do it that way, or you can just drive through the dump point there, which is nice. So now, and if wherever we need some random silage, we can always just pop over here and do this. Or chaff, I should say, to make silage. Alright, so I'm going to... What am I going to do with this guy? Ah, yes. Let's get this guy. Where is the... These dual wheels are just sitting here, getting my way. Where is that trailer? I think it's in there. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to grab the bale trailer right here and start picking up bales right now, just so we have them. And we do need that front loader. We could get the Merlot. The one thing about the Merlot is it is tall, or you can... check for the tires. You can make it really... you can make it go high, I guess is what I'm thinking of. If you need it to, I suppose. In our case, we just need to go high enough in order to dump it into a mixer. I thought about getting just a mixing station and doing it that way, but I think I'm going to go with a mixer. Alright, let's go pick up some bales. So this is the one thing about this Kuhn baler. This thing will actually... Ugh, that's annoying. This thing will actually work with the Kuhn baler, and actually it'll pick up the bales really easily. Set the big bales. Just need to set it up to start loading. Good. Let's go pick up some bales. Actually, I guess we should have really dried the hay first, but it doesn't make a big difference. Yeah, I was surprised. At the end of the day, I was kind of surprised how much material we actually got, because we got a lot. Why are you going so slow? Oops, I didn't want to go there. Alright. A lot of people enjoying the series so far. I feel like that's a fallback phrase. It's really strange. I don't know why. But I find myself saying it every now and then when I'm regrouping and thinking of what I should say next. I know it sounds strange. Wow, that's a lot of bales already. Holy smokes. Actually, you know what I can do? I can do... don't drive too fast. Where is it here? F... 6 rake 12 meters. And to fieldwork mode, he should be able to do this. And then all I need to do is set an offset. Apparently I don't even need to do that, but I will. Say 3 meter offset or 4 meter. There, sweet. There you go. That's how you save yourself a lot of time. I don't think you can automatically unload. That would be pretty cool if you could. Well, that's going to be annoying. It's not going to work the way I want it to because it is not set up the right way. Oh well. I'll manually do it, whatever. Slow down. Oh, is it this one? Yeah, the maximum you can go is like 30 clicks in these things, so it's not terrible, I guess. Close this too. There we go. Just so I can see how many bales we're actually going to have. So we have 18, and he's almost done actually. That's not too bad. I thought it was going to be more than that, but probably won't be nearly as many as the straw, because we got a crazy amount of straw. Like in the end, I think we ended up with 118 bales of straw. And how much straw did we end up with? That's stored in here. 210,000 liters. Just to give you an idea of how much straw we ended up. But that was only one field, one time. How crazy is that? I suppose I could wrap some of these with a McHale wrapper, but I don't know if that would actually work. I know the McHale wrapper doesn't turn things into silage, so it would just be an aesthetic thing in that case. Which is fine, right? It can be aesthetic every now and then, if we need it to be. Yeah, that one set of roads like a little bit slower. That's strange. Wonder why that's the case. Yeah, this is like maxed out at 30 kilometers an hour here, too. Weird. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's just the way it is. Now, the funny thing is, I have to be careful because I don't want to hit... Like, my button to start loading and start unloading, or say recording, is F9. So if I hit F9, which is one of the keys you have to hit, I'm definitely going to stop recording randomly. Alright, toggle, unload, F6. So let's just do a little bit of a UE here. We're just going to store the bales here. Might as well. I don't think it makes a big difference. I don't have a coverall or anything. F6. Yoink. There we go. Perfect. And I think there's actually there's a few implements I've actually never used with the Merlot before, which is kind of funny actually. We don't quite have enough money yet, but we will in the next run of these guys going to the inn over there. They're probably coming back now actually. I suspect we're getting loaded up. One of the two. I don't know. I didn't check. But they will be doing that for a little bit. So we do have 800,000 liters of potatoes, so I'm not too worried about that. But each one carries quite a bit. So each one carries what? One carries 92,000, one carries 70,000 liters. So they will probably eat through the potatoes really quickly. Yeah, 600,000 already. Which is good. Alright, let's put the loading on. How funny would it be if you had something, like they do have stuff that does this in real life, but not with just like the bales just don't automatically fly on the trailer, obviously. They have, but they do have something like it, I suppose. And I know, actually, thinking about it, Eurodizien recently released a post saying that they are working on a bale handler. Like an automatic stacker sort of idea, which is pretty neat, and I think that's going to be awesome once it's finished because it's for round bales. I guess there's enough of them for squares out there that they didn't want to do that way, I suppose. But I wish there were some nice ones out there, some really nice ones. You tend to get stuck on just the basic ones. Like you could do it this way, but I think this is a little silly in comparison to, you know, if I get the in-game, well, actually technically these bales are the same size as the in-game ones, so I could use the auto stacker from the in-game, but I don't think they would get picked up in the same way. I don't think, at least. That's something I have to check out, actually. Off camera one of these days. Off camera. Alright, let's take a look at some of the comments from the previous episode while we're just driving around here. I guess I could use GPS for this. Oh, that's totally gonna work. Is it gonna pick up from both sides? The only problem is we're almost full. Again. I found lots of random uses for GPS mod, actually. One of them being what I just did right there. It's like, oh, I just need to follow a straight line. Let's just do that. And the GPS mod works perfectly for that, which is great. Alright, so Bob, he was the one who says, great video, can't wait to see some more. Hope you do some baling. As you can see, Bob, we did a little bit of baling. We have the coon, so we might as well use it, right? There's no point in not using it. Let's hop over to this guy real quick here. Pick up these eggs. I still haven't adjusted the... gotta start the engine. I still haven't adjusted where the selling point is. One of these days I am going to do that. Alright, Craft Farms asks if I have seen the 4995 Swather. I have not, Craft. I do have the other Swather I showed you earlier on. Jared says I should drive around in a golf cart instead of a combine. That's definitely possible, Jared. We do have a few golf carts. Dylan asks an interesting question. He asks, is compaction really a big issue, or are people making it out to be bigger than it actually is? Which I thought was kind of interesting. He was saying that he used to have a different type of planer, and then they went to no-till earlier on, and it's made a bit of a difference. Which is always interesting to see how these things work out. There's been a lot of hype about no-till. No-till and compaction issues. A lot of people are pressing that type of stuff. I know one of the guys I listen to, Wheat Pete, he talks about strip tilling a lot. So he prefers no tilling, but if he doesn't have the option, he says he generally suggests strip tilling, which is kind of like, from what it sounds like, it is like select. Oops, that's F5. It's like select. How do you say it? Select tilling, I guess. So it's like only tilling in certain areas. That's how I understand it, at least. Or not like tilling all of the ground, but just doing it in the little parts of little parts. That's, I think, at least how it works. Tubby suggests that I should switch out the T9 for the Case IH for triples. I don't know why we would do that, but I could, I suppose. Nothing's stopping us from doing that. What else do we got here? Nash says the Brent Avalanche actually works pretty fast in real life too. It's not just it looks like really fast in the game, but he was saying it's actually the same speed in real life. So, all right. Wow, the Kuhn SPV is on his last little strip right now. That's crazy. Might as well pick up this guy right here while we're driving past it. Saves it getting in my way. Yeah, I think that's the last spot right there he's going to stop. Where is he? I don't know. Let's go this way. Let's get that GPS mod rolling again so I don't have to think about it. Alright, so Jared says I should buy another header for the combine so we can have two combines rolling in the field at the same time. It's a possibility. What else do we got here? Mr. Van Bruggen says, what corn header do I have on the John Deere? That's 618C. That's from American Eagle Modding. And you can get that on the American Eagle Modding site. It's a pretty good header. I like it. It's not the best header I've ever seen, but it's not terrible, which is nice because sometimes you get some really bad ones. Becky asks if I can get the more realistic night mod. Real night mod, I guess it is. I've had it before. Didn't like it, Becky. That's why I don't have it now. Thomas asked why I was able to hire a worker. I think he was asking about. I think what happened was it was just a simple mistake, and we've all done it before, where you have the implement selected instead of the tractor selected, so you can't hire a worker unless you have the right thing and selected. So That was the issue I think he ran into. And I think he figured it out in the end. Adam says, keep up the good work. Excellent. Thank you, Adam. Actually, there was another... Apparently, I knew about this, but I haven't looked into it. American Eagle Modding released a new map just not too long ago. Idaho map, apparently. And apparently it's really good. So Will was saying. I haven't tested it yet, so I don't know how good it actually is, but he said it's really good because of the textures and whatnot, so... I was actually asking him why does he think it's such a good map, so... What else do I have here? Fireman King says it wouldn't look weird to have a case harvester. What I was referring to, Fireman King, was having a case harvester with a John Deere head. That would look strange. That's what I was referring to. In my mind, at least. Maybe it's just the fact that it would just look funny to have red and green on the same vehicle. Just my point of view, though. What else do we have here? A lot of people asking for John Deere stuff as well. I think we have quite a few John Deere related vehicles already, so I think I'll probably refrain from getting John Deere unless it's an upgrade from a John Deere to a John Deere, I think. Because in all honesty, we do have a good portion of our farm is all John Deere at this point. So I am inclined to go to some different brands and try and mix it up a little bit. It's one of the reasons why we got the Fendt, right? To mix it up a little bit. Someone was asking why I didn't get any case stuff. I believe if that's Bourgo. Where is it here? We do actually have... well, that is going to be a problem, isn't it? Let's deal with that right now. These guys are just chilling out right here. That's the problem with the other Peterbilt right there. It runs into things because there's no collision detection. Normally what would happen is you would just it would just stop. Ooh, that's not cool. But as you can see, he just decides to run into things. So let's grab this guy right here and just move him out of the way because he's going to get hit no matter what. There we go. Let him go first. Alright. Let's move this trailer out of the way now that we know that they go right there. Did not realize that. That should be safe there now. Yes, I was talking about case stuff. So, let's just take a quick little peek over here. I believe this is actually case for those people who are wondering. This is a Case IH Nutritiller, so we do have some case stuff. For those people who are upset about that. Someone was saying, I think they wanted me to get a case something, I don't know, case tractor. Honestly, one of the biggest reasons why I don't have very many case tractors is because I haven't found many good mods. That's all it really boils down to. There are some out there, and they are okay, not amazing. Like I've seen the case Puma, or Puma, depending on how you want to say it. I've seen that, and it's okay, it's not amazing. I do have the case CVX, which is nice, the one with the wheels. It works fairly well. But that's about it. There aren't many other options, really. Alright, so I'm going to stop there for now. Let's go ahead and actually pick up the... what do we have? Do we have any... I don't think we actually have any case front loaders. I have international harvester front loaders, but I don't think I have any case front loaders. I think, actually it's not true, I do have one, but I think it is, it just seems silly to me. These are the new Eurodesian tractors, by the way, for those people who are wondering. Yes, I do not have any, I thought I did. That's more realistic. No. Nope. Let's just take one more peek, just to be safe. I think I have, where is it? It's this one right here, which you could put a front loader on, but it's only $377,000 for 370 horsepower. If I wanted 370 horsepower, I could get something else for a lot cheaper. Just saying. But what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably get one of the case Steigers in the end, just because we can. Front loader. Do we need a front? No, let's not get a front loader. Let's get... we could get a Ford. No. Merlot. Let's go for the Merlot. I like this. This is one of the vehicles I've been enjoying using lately. So, alright, so we also need... Let's grab that while we're just shopping at the moment. We also need a... Not a fertilizer spreader. Not a sprayer. We could get this eventually. This is one of the... This one came from FS-UK. FSC mod team. It's pretty good. I like the one we have a bit better, just because I don't know. This one probably works with courseplay though, so I may switch over to that at some point instead of using the one I have right now. Where am I going here? That's the mower I was talking about. For those people who were wondering. Windrowers, tedders, feeding technology, no, baling technology. We could upgrade to the extreme baling pack, which would mean a lot less bales, which we could do actually. It's actually cheaper too. Go figure. Maybe we'll do that actually at some point, because that will mean not as much craziness. All right, we want the big one. That's 14. That's 10. How much is this one? 18. The in-game one's really 18. Can we get the self-propelled one? How much is a self-propelled one? No, well, we definitely don't have enough money for that. That's unfortunate. Actually, that would be really easy if I got the self-propelled one, to be honest. But let's not do that. Let's get one of the pull-behinds, just because. Let's get the Vicon Diet Feeder. It's 32,000. Excellent. And let's just reset those two things to our area here, and we do need something to pick up bales with before I forget about it. Let's do this. This will be faster. I think, are they in here? Yes, they are in here. Adapter. I have an adapter. That's interesting. Where is it here? Those are the Fendt twin wheels for the 924, which is kind of cool. That is not for a telehandle. I have to think about this now. That's the one thing that always throws me off, because it's like, is it a telehandle? Is it a front loader piece? Because sometimes they're interchangeable, sometimes they're not. So it's always bale spike is particularly well suited for handling round bales. Nope. This bake spike is simple, robust for both round and square bales. At times the box can be installed in separation. Nope. No, we don't want any of these. Don't want that. No, 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 no. That's not for this. Where the heck? I thought I had... I must have deleted them or something, because I know I had more telehandle stuff. Front loader. We can get this thing. Let's just get this. Let's get a Keverlin little tiny thing here. Alright, so where is it? So now we have a Merlot as well. Sweet! I don't know. I like this little thing. We could technically use it to... we could technically use it for stuff like unloading the BGA. Just technically, I suppose. This isn't very American, I realize this. But it works well in this context, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it. Oh, there we go. Alright, oh, it's pointing the other direction. Go figure. This funny. This little thing right here is so tiny. I could have gotten something else, I suppose, but I just didn't want to spend a whole whack of time figuring out what's what. And you wouldn't normally do this, but in order to be a bit, what's the word, quicker about things, I'm just going to do this way. There's no PTO in here, so technically. This does make my life a bit easier. Whoa, that's not good. So that's what happens when that truck gets in your way. It just decides to go everywhere. Oh my goodness. Don't get in its way. Alright, truck. Fine. Erg. And of course, it's like... There we go. Maybe that'll make my life easier. Silly thing. Ugh. At least the other one will stop. I think I might replace that Peterbilt, because now, in a situation like this where we have multiple trucks doing the same thing, it is going to be advantageous to have something that can detect collisions. Let's just say that. Ugh. Oh, we need silage too. Oh man. Let's at least... There's a telehandle item I want to get, and I don't know. I don't have it, obviously. But let's give our cows a little bit of grass first. Let's just put this on. There we go. Just gonna unlock bale, lock bale. Can I get both of them? No. It's just gonna hover there, isn't it? Let's see. Nope. Really? Not my day. I'm just gonna stop now. It's too bad you can't just drop the bale straight in there. You have to actually put it in one of these things. That'd be cool if you could do that, but not yet. At some point. There we go. That would be really annoying if that didn't accept that, but it does, obviously. Alright, so it appears we're not going to get our cows up to 100% productivity at the moment, which is fine, I guess. I can live with it. Especially after all this silliness. There we go. Perfect. That's it. I'm done. I'm stopping there. Alright guys, that's it for today. A little bit of a longer episode for those people who wanted a longer episode. That's it for today. My name's Iain Robson in Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from the All-American Farm. Catch you guys later.